Alright, here is our problem set. Let's check it out. Use the right angle template you made in class to determine if each of the following angles is greater than, less than, or equal to a right angle. Label each as greater than, less than, or equal to, and then connect each angle to the correct label of acute, right, or obtuse. The first one's been done for us. Okay, so we took a look at this one. Here's the right angle tool that we created, or was given to you. And we checked it out. So I took this corner and kind of stuffed it into the vertice there. And you can see that it hides behind the paper. We know it's less than, so we know it's acute. All right, let's take a look at B. It's over here. I can tell, with you, even without using my tool, what that's going to be. I don't know if you can as well. But if I try to stick that corner into that corner, the vertice there, line up one of the sides, the other side hides behind my card, it's an acute angle. All right, so that's less than. So I'd write less than right here. All right, and then I would say it's an acute angle. Just point it like that. All right, so what I'd like you to do is go through and do this. And when you're done, come back and let's check it out together. All right, so teachers, pause now. All right, let's see how you made out. Pull this off, and there we go. All right, C was equal to, so that makes it a right angle. D was greater than, right, which makes it a, oh, forgot to write this one in, obtuse, like that. E was greater than, makes it an obtuse angle. See, F was over here, and that's equal to, all right? So that makes it a right angle. G, greater than, makes it an obtuse angle. H is greater than, also an obtuse angle. I was less than. This one was tricky. All right, I don't know if you had a discussion about that in class, but I got that in there, and I really wanted to say it was a right angle, like it was equal to, but it's just not. Look at that. It hides behind. It's just not. Every time I try to angle it, I just couldn't get it right. So it's less than. It hides behind the card. So it's less than, so it's an acute angle. And then finally I got J, and that's less than. All right, so that's also an acute angle. All right, hopefully that turned out okay for you. All right. All right, let's take a look at the back. Now the back is interesting, so we're gonna kind of do this together, all right? This is Picasso's painting factory, and it looks kind of really weird anyways. So what we're gonna do is, you might want to use, like, if you have a pen or a colored pencil or something like that, or something like a marker, it might help you out there, right? So if teachers, you want to pause and get the kids set up with that, that'd be good. Or just use your pencil. So it says, use your right angle template to identify acute, obtuse, and right angles within Picasso's painting factory Horta de Ebo. I think I'm saying that right. Trace at least 2 of each, label with points, and then name them in the table below the painting, okay? So we're gonna label them all with points. So, all right, what we're gonna do is this. We're gonna take a look around and see which we can find. So I'm gonna look for an acute angle. An acute angle. I'm gonna see, you know what I see? I see this right here. Yeah, I can use my card here. And I'm gonna use this angle right here. So I'm gonna use my pen. You see how I just did that? It was really hard to see with this. But then I'm gonna put this in there. I can tell that that's an acute angle. So I'm gonna label that like I don't know, I'm just gonna come up with make my points there. G, H, I, how's that? And I'm gonna make this angle, G, H, I. Nice. Now I'm gonna find another acute angle. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, this one kind of sticks out to me. Do you see this right here? This one? This angle here. Let's label that like H, J, and K. H, J, K. H, J, K. There we go. Kind of hard to see on this. I hope that you're doing okay with that. Obtuse angles are greater than the angle of our card, okay, or the corners of these paintings. So I'm gonna go around and check some stuff. Oh, check that out. See that angle right there? Put that right in the vertice. I see that it's greater than. So I'm gonna trace this angle like that. There. I'm gonna label this XYZ. X, Y, Z. Okay, see how I did that? I don't know if you can or not. Let me kind of zoom in there, you see that? X, Y, Z. It's tough, I know. Let me zoom back out again. So that's an obtuse angle right there. X, Y, Z. Now, if this is too hard to see or it's just too hard to keep up with, don't worry about doing it. We have other things that we can accomplish today. I'm looking at this angle right here. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm gonna zoom in so you can. See the angle in this house right here? If I put my card in here and I run that angle, see that doesn't hide, it goes away from my card. It's another obtuse angle. So I'm gonna trace that guy like that. And how about LMO? All right, LMO. So I'll go L, M, and O. So I'm going to do obtuse angle L, M, O. Great. Now I need to find a right angle. Oh, let me zoom out. There we go, LMO. Two right angles. So I'm just going to use my card and kind of go around. I'm noticing down here that this looks like a nice little square, so I'm going to check that guy out. Yeah, that looks pretty good, don't you think? Yeah, it fits right in there. Let's do that one, ABC. Trace it with a marker. Put my points in. And A, B, C. All right, see if I can see that, ABC, that little mark there, good. So angle A, B, C. Now we gotta find one more and then we're finished. Let's see. One more right angle in this painting. I don't know, I see something right here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna zoom in, get my card into that. That looks good. That looks like a nice right angle. See, it fits right in there. When you start really looking for these kinds of angles, they'll start sticking out for you. That's why I think it's important to look through the school and look around. Just look around you. You'll be amazed. All right. How about QRS? Q, R, S. Nice. So, zoom out. I got another angle of Q, R, S. Nice. All right, that's that. Teacher's good. Pause or rewind there if you need to. And then finally, I'm on to the last page, and it talks about constructing these angles, okay? So we're going to construct each of the following using a straight edge and the right angle template that we created, or what you were given and we kind of traced there, right? Explain the characteristics of each by comparing the angle to the right angle. Use words greater than, less than, or equal to in your explanations. Okay, I think we can do that. So here we need to make an acute angle. All right, so I need to get my ruler out. So I'm just going to draw a ray. I'm just going to draw a line here, okay? Actually, a line segment. I'm going to do that. I'm going to worry about points there. There's that. And then, see I don't want to have it go this way. I want my line to hide behind this. So just going to make my angle kind of fade out to here, like that. All right, so this angle right there is an acute angle, right? Yeah, so how do I know it's an acute angle? This angle is acute because it's less than a right angle. Okay, it's less than a right angle. Okay, cool. Now I need to make a right angle. So again, I'm going to draw a line for my starting point. Bam, just like that. Okay. Now what I'm going to get is my tool, this little card here, right? And I'm actually going to use that to help me. Put it right there on the edge. And I'm going to draw up there. See, I made that. I actually use my right angle tool to make the right angle. And that helps me right there. Now this, when you see right angles, just so you know, I'm going to start doing this. We use a box like that, all right? That represents a right angle, all right? Not these curves like that. We use the curves for acute and obtuse angles, but for right angles, we put a little box in the corner, all right? So this is, what about this? This angle is equal to a right angle. Right? It's a perfect square. Perfect. Good. And then my last one, we're done for the day, an obtuse angle. So get my ruler out. I'll make a straight line. And now I have to make an angle that is actually goes out this way, right? Not hiding behind this, but out this way. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm opened right up like a book. There. Then I'll put my arc in to show the angle. That's obtuse. All right, this angle is obtuse because it's greater than a right angle. Period. Awesome. Well, that's it for today, kids. Hopefully you had fun with that. It was fun for me. We'll be doing more with this, all right? So you're going to keep your right angle tools in your math part of your folder, so you can your accordion folder, so you can grab it at a moment's notice. But like I said, look around today. Look for these angles. Look for acute and obtuse and right angles everywhere. They're in the halls. They're in the gym. They're in the music room. They're everywhere, okay? Even in the library. There's tons of them in there. So keep your eye out for them, all right? And point them out to your teacher. I'm sure she'll love to hear it, all right? Thanks so much, kids. We'll see you tomorrow.